end of the month, not end of the week, but we are almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're super close. Hopefully you're having a great closeout to your month. As for myself, if you followed along, a lot of February was spent on IG story sales for these sneakers that are just sitting here and they're not necessarily doing a whole lot, which means they're just not being worn enough to validate me holding on to them, right? Now, you guys got to see me do like updated videos just in terms of, hey, yes, the Reimagined Bred for drop. We're going to get to that just one more time just because my video today is a little bit facetious in relation to that, but we are being responsible with money because that's what we do over here, and it's kind of funny that people are like, oh my god, just say if you can't afford them. Yeah, again, we'll touch on that. So, in terms of the latest shoes to be sold, so if you guys remember this pair right here, the Air Jordan 1, this was like the original like Hyper Royal, or you can consider it like Game Royal, but yes, these are being sold. They had amazing quality, to say that these are grade school. Really great quality. So, those are being sold, or I should say are sold, just gotta be shipped off before as I'm filming this. And then the Sakai Vapor Waffle. I remember I wanted this shoe so badly. Colorway is still awesome. Just these things are like not worn. Like they are not worn. You can look at the bottom of them and just see how little wear they received. If like really any, maybe a good one wear. I don't know. Point is, it's pretty criminal how little they were worn. So those are going off to better homes, great deals, or at least what I think are great deals. I've tried to price so many of my pairs. Really great prices, like 110 to 120, and some of them started a little bit higher, and I was just like, forget it, bring them down. I live by the mindset now, thanks to another great channel here on YouTube. The money was lost, or the money was wasted when you bought the item, not when you get rid of it. And so I think a lot of times if we are trying to get rid of things that we don't really wear a whole lot, we think, oh my goodness, like I'm wasting money or I'm losing money because I'm not getting back what I may have paid for it. Yeah, the money was initially gone when you like first paid for it. So right now, if I'm getting back, just a good amount, sometimes it's half, especially if we're talking about these higher retros that were 190 for women's pairs. If I get back like close to that or half of that, 60% of that, good, I'm great. That's certainly doing better for me than just sitting in my closet doing absolutely nothing when that money was long gone spent. So happy to see more pairs move. More things will be put up, probably just on my Poshmark, some things on Grailed, some things I get rid of locally, which I'll have a video here on that soon. But I'm happy with the progress that is occurring, the money coming in. And back in the day, I would have like instantly spent that already. Like, you remember your mom would say that money is just like burning a hole in your pocket. Not the case right now, and so I'm really proud of that. That is growth, and sometimes it just takes us a little bit longer than we'd like to get there, but yeah, still just sitting on the money that I've made so far from the sales coming in, and happy with the amount that I've actually spent on things to start this year versus the amount of money that I'm getting in from things I'm letting go, and I'm bringing in far less in terms of a ratio versus what I'm actually sending out. So that is a nice little win. Let's talk about being responsible with our money. So if you're still on this student loan journey with me, repayment, I would very much so like for them to be gone, and that is why I'm doing this. So outside of just the regular minimum payment that I have to pay every single month, because of course student loans are no longer in forbearance and they went back into our repayment status, October, I believe, of 2023. And so I made just like the regular payments heading up to the start of this year. Then I said, you know what, I will aggressively attack them again. I still have like other things that I am paying for on my own that have nothing to necessarily do with like sneakers or whatever, but like just life expenses. So I am not necessarily paying as much as I was when you guys saw in like 2021. Those were certainly some higher prices, but no, instead I'm still paying, like the goal is $300 extra on principal every single month. Right now I am attacking the loan that has the highest interest rate because would like that gone. It's at 6.8, so not anything crazy because all of mine were federal, but 6.8% on the highest interest loan. So the previous video I said, hey, I could have doubled up on this right here, the lost and found. I could have doubled up on that, but I said, you know what? Instead, let's just put that towards the student loan, the extra principal payment. So this is the exercise just to show young adults because you can. It doesn't mean you have to. And sometimes just because you're able to do something, are you willing to do something else in the short term right now to put you closer to where you really want to be? Those shoes will absolutely be there. They will be there, and I'm showing you all I can more than aptly afford them, but it's based on me just trying to tackle a goal I really have in mind, and I think based on some other things that may fall into place this year, I will certainly be able to attack my goal sooner rather than later for what I projected. So I am looking forward to just how this year plays out. It will be really busy. Will be really can't talk. Will be really strenuous, but I think it'll certainly be worth it in the end. So could I? Because remember, right? All the commentary. This is the last time we're gonna really focus on the Bred for. All the commentary. Do we remember? Do we remember, right, all the little funny things that were said? You know, people love to throw around, well, if you just can't afford it, like, just say that. I will never really understand why do we just default to that. But okay, right? So, this, of course, dropped again. Leather, it wasn't for me. This shoe being for me doesn't mean I hate the leather. The leather pair not being for me doesn't mean I hate it. Doesn't mean I've ever hated on it. I'm pretty sure I've never actually said anything negative about that pair whatsoever. I said if you wanted them, I wish you all the best in getting them. And looks like resale has started to dip down on, for a lot of sizes. Won't be for all. For some, that's great. If some of you are going to resort to paying resale, it just wasn't for me. That doesn't mean I hate the shoe. We've been over this countless times on this channel. But Reimagined, okay, so I went ahead and just pulled it up on GOAT to see, hey, what would it be? I'd probably get a 6.5 just to be safe. Hey, better sizing. I understand some people said they could go to shorter size in these. Whatever. Let's just go with the 6.5, okay, for the video. Listed at $312 on GOAT. After shipping and estimated tax, right, I would look at $349.62. So total, that is less than what I paid extra on that specific loan. Even though I was told that getting the shoe apparently was a financial problem for me, which will never make sense to me. Mind you, that has nothing to do with the fact that I am like selling pairs. Like this was factored in before any pairs would ever have been sold. So it is about how you choose to spend your money. I could have made the choice to just go ahead and have still bought the pair, but I am not the person also I'm going to prove you wrong because you're saying something negatively maybe about the money that I have or don't have. I'm going to prove you wrong by spending money on something that you said I couldn't get. Now, I know there are people that have done that, especially in like high-end stores. That's just not me. All right, you think whatever you want to think. I'm going to continue to move how I want to move and attack the goals that I have, because that's what matters the most, okay? So hopefully you're attacking some financial goals that you have in 2024. Maybe it is cleaning pairs out. Maybe it is tackling student loan debt. Maybe it's paying off a car. Maybe it's hitting a savings rate or savings goal. Maybe you want to finally hit 6-month emergency fund. I think that is really smart for anyone, especially in this economy right now. You never know what can happen. I think that is extremely smart. So if you are ever curious about like saving money, high yield savings account, like what that is, I have a video on that. I'll go ahead and put it in the description box of this video. Or maybe you're investing, and if you were ever curious, like, hey, how do you go about choosing to invest in certain things you may want to? It's not investment advice, but just to show you like, hey, you can set up your own Roth IRA account. You can pick your investments, individual stocks or index funds. I will also put that video in the description box for you. I really appreciate you tuning into this video. I really hope you have an amazing end to your week. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.